It's too late for Harry and Meghan when King Charles officially stripped all titles of Sussex. Hello, my friends on YouTube, and welcome back to my channel today. First, I wish to send my heartfelt prayers and sympathy to all. Losing the Queen was devastating. Everyone knew it was coming, but still doesn't change how much it hurts. I'm from America, but I love the UK and the royal family. I'm embarrassed to know that the bad seeds are residing in my country. If it were up to me, I'd send them packing to maybe Iceland. Fewer people for them to bother or hurt. I trust the king and prince for being wise enough to call off all ties. They're not gullible and are tired of all the mess stirred up by the two cartoon characters. They're not proud to be involved in the country he was meant to serve. They are leeches. And today, according to royal expert, King Charles was foreshadowing future plans of removing the Sussex titles by referring to them as Harry and Meghan and wishing them luck with their lives overseas. Miss Julia Sands said, Harry and Meghan will not be part of the royal family. They will be left alone and not allowed any access to post articles and photographs for their money-making schemes. Their kids will be left alone as requested. Miss Julia explains, I caught King Charles' first name mention of the dastardly duo right away and smiled. Now, how will this wife twist her persona around once the titles are removed? Unfortunately, she can still call herself Princess Henry, because Harry is still a prince. Even though a duke is actually higher ranking than a prince, she will twist that around to benefit herself. I'm not clear, though, on why the two unseen children get the prince and princess titles. Harry and his family need to be removed from the line of succession, and Harry removed as a counselor of state to finally be free of them. The first best step is that William controls the purse strings, and I sincerely doubt the dastardly duo will get a pence from him. Did you notice that William and Catherine invited them to Windsor to view the flower tributes? This wife can't say they were snubbed and ignored in Harry's time of grief. Recently, 19 children were murdered in a Texas school, and she, the devil, had the nerve to go there to get attention. All she got was pushback. Those people were grieving for the children, and she stuck her ugly nose in where no one wanted her. They need bus tickets to the loneliest, ugliest, most useless corner this planet has. You and your countries need peace and quiet. However, the American media tries to portray that dastardly duo as being popular and loved here in America. In actuality, they are not. They are ignored for the most part and ridiculed when they do their asinine publicity stunts, like having a limo driver give a sandwich to a homeless person, or Meghan pushing actual mourners out of the way to get a fake grieving photo of her laying flowers for the Uvalde shooting victims. Everything they do here is staged to make themselves look relevant and important. There are not masses of people showing up at events to see them, only the ones paid by PR teams and publicity agents. They don't need a squad of snipers and armed bodyguards to keep them safe here. The fake-ass kids aren't under 24-hour kidnapping threats. Nobody here, with the possible exception of zillennial nitwits, gives a shit about those two. Whilst we know this pair is very fond of litigation, it's almost becoming part of their income. Surely, even they would know that this would be a non-starter. Harry, being so proud of his army background, seems to have forgotten swearing allegiance to the crown, his grandmother. And he attempts to sue Her Majesty's government? Allegiance? The list providing proof of why he is not worthy of the dukedom title would be long. I knew she would end up being despised after that Oprah interview when she basically trashed her husband's family and the British people. She has now offended people in 4 continents: Europe, Africa, Australia, and New Zealand, and North America. She is beyond despicable. She couldn't even behave herself whilst inspecting the flowers left by the public for Her Majesty, the much-loved Queen Elizabeth. She just had to be rude to Prince William's private secretary and make eyes at William, a vile woman. And now my evil side finds delight in thinking that the Prince of Wales will deal fairly with his foolish brother. Dealing fairly with this man boy, to my mind, would mean giving him exactly what he declared he wanted. The chance to live completely outside the sphere of the royal family, eschewing the responsibilities that come with being a working royal, and therefore forfeiting the income and paid expenses that are naturally afforded all working royals. The problem arises as poor, witless Harry realizes that he has failed to think his decision thoroughly through. He missed the fact that renouncing his birthright would mean losing his titles, his medals, his standing among his family and peers. He has no idea how to live a plain man with no country. He's no longer really a beloved son of Britain. He isn't Canadian, nor is he American. He's merely the sad husband of a controlling madwoman, furious because she is married to a man who is no longer has his prestigious identity with access to a limitless treasury. That is what he wanted. No royal claptrap, right? Claptrap is expensive. Sorry, Harry, no claptrap for you and yours. However, the kind-hearted, level-headed Prince of Wales is much wiser than I, and he is the grandson of the world's most brilliant queen, meaning he will probably make a strict but generous offer to his brother, and that will be fair yet keep the royal family and the UK safe from the vicious attacks and selfless claws of his brother's unfortunate choice of a bride. Harry saw his parents go through separation and divorce and decided he'd never do that to himself. Unfortunately, the woman he married has taken advantage of this situation, as well as the titles and other benefits that Harry provided. There's also the memory of Diana to be exploited, and Meghan Markle has managed to do all of this, breaking Harry in the process. The sexual prowess of Meghan Markle is not what keeps Harry with her, but rather the psychological damage she has enacted on him. It seems he thinks he can't survive without her. I'm hoping the very sad passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II might bring Harry back to the realization of the life he had and could have again. The new King Charles and the new Prince of Wales have their battle lines drawn in the sand. The bank of King Charles is definitely closed, and you will never get any money from the new Prince of Wales, as it is up to William and Catherine what they wish to pay for, and you will never be on that list. I think you made your choices, so now you repent at your leisure. It's not just the new format royals you need to be aware of. The new royals have a nation and worldwide love and support. We will always have their backs. You cannot leave well alone. You have your kids' titles. Now go on, run along, job done. They are starting as they mean to go on. Well done to the new real royals. And you? What do you think about this couple? Please tell me what you think below in the comments, and we also talk about Harry and Meghan. If you see my video is so helpful, remember to like and share it with your friends who love it now. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get more videos in the future. Now, thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you tomorrow.